Come get it. Lamb chop.
Right.
You ain't got, wait, you ain't got.
So we're gonna do a little lamb here again. You guys already know. Little secret weapon here. A little bit of lamb juice on here. Sorry, yam. I don't know why I keep saying lamb. This is lamb that we're putting yam juice on.
Lamb.
Look at the juiciness on this.
I'm in the wrong position.
You want to get around that side, brother? Go ahead.
No, I just want to see what I can get.
Wow. All right, so look at that. Look at that moisture on there. Moisture on there.
Man, I ain't gonna keep looking.
That is crazy.
Am I?
Go ahead, brother. Cheers. Oh, I took all your bark. I'm gonna get some of this lamb yam juice. Let's see. A walk off or a look isn't gonna do it justice. This is insane. Yeah, I mean that'll do it justice.
Done. After this, all that money you made, you're going to have to pay it back. See, ancestors don't play about us. You fucked up, as y'all typically do. And when I make these videos about white people, y'all have a problem. Example A. Stop exploiting black people for their God-given intellectual property and sense of culture tied to their creativity. Now what you gonna do?
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Common Sense Philosophy channel. Today's video is called Tendernism or just racism. Tenderism or just racism. So, I know you've probably already heard about this. What's going on with the guy with the barbecue? He does these real funny skits promoting this barbecue place, and a lot of people are going to it. It's called The Destination. I guess what happened was a popular guy went and checked out the food and I guess gave him a high rating. But while he was down there, I believe he couldn't get to him because he wanted to give him a $5,000 tip or something. But he couldn't get to him because he had bodyguards around him. The story is the reason why the guards are around him because so many people see him on the internet. They want to bother him. And they were trying to get him out of there to do a podcast for some more promoting of the company. So I guess that kind of caused a little problem with people because they felt like people should be able to get to him whenever they want to. And so in that, I think it's a little crazy because you shouldn't bother people like that. But I get you want to, talk to people or take pictures. So I get both sides. The other side of it is people are mad that this black older man couldn't get his money because they believe that the actual owner of the company is keeping him away from everybody. On top of that, they're upset because the black older guy don't own the company. Because when they seen him on the internet doing the jokes and promoting the company, they believed he owned it just because they seen him promoting it. Which I really don't understand that because I never thought Ronald McDonald was the owner of McDonald's. I repeat, I never thought Ronald McDonald was the owner or Hamburger Burglar. No, I didn't think they owned McDonald's nor any of these things that you see in these commercials or promoting things. I just don't believe it. But I guess people get crossed up, don't understand how business is. And you know what? If that's his job, he likes promoting it, let it be. If he's the cook, let it be. That would be my side. So I would say it's more on the tender side than the race side, in my opinion. But I'd like to say thanks for coming, checking out the Common Sense Philosophy channel. Remember to always use your common sense and don't be afraid to philosophize. Like and subscribe on your way out. Check out these videos and these clips. Check out some other perspectives besides mine. And also leave your comment down so I can hear your comment and hear your perspective because your voice is important too. All right? Talk to you later. Yep.
Tendernism, I think you need to run. It's giving Uncle Nearest and Jack Daniels. It's giving slave master, slave owner. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, and I've been following this for a minute since him and Les was into it or whatever. Not even into it, but like healthy competition with the oxtails. Okay, I was following this, and then I just saw Keith Lee try to give him $5,000, and the owners, who are not black, refused to let him see Keith Lee. Have 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 bodyguards. What? First of all, I thought he was the owner. Now it comes to find out he's only the pit master. Does he have equity? Does he have ownership in this? Because if he doesn't, he needs to run immediately and start his own sauce. It's him. They're not coming because of he controls everything. And I think they know that now. And I think he doesn't know that. Is Unc surrounded by anyone that's on TikTok, that's on social media, that can actually advise him and help him? Because when I saw him with Desi Banks, I was like, oh, that's super dope. Because I truly believe he's like an uncle to us. That's how our uncles act for real at the barbecues, at the cookouts, at the etc.
Once I found out that Tendernism Unc did not own any part of that restaurant, I was like, I'm not engaging in any of this content from here on out. And it always rubbed me the wrong way because as an avid food TV and travel network viewer, I'd love to see people, doing their diners, drive-ins and dives, their hop from here and there. And inevitably you would come across a restaurant that would have great food, great barbecue, great cornbread, great whatever, right? And there would be an older black woman in the back with her daughter or even her granddaughter or her grandson who all work in the back, who have family recipes that are being sold in the restaurant that they do not own.
Prove it, but that business owner in the Tendernism video is very much giving MAGA to me. Like, that video looked like a hostage situation to me. Some people are saying it gives elder abuse. I'm just saying people came there because they wanted to see that older black man get excited about the meats. You know what I mean? Because there is something very exciting when you get like a really tender piece of meat.
Cooked. If your ribs fall off the bone, they're overcooked. You've stepped past the realm of proper cookery and into the realm of cheaters. Because while I have no doubt that it is tender, you're forgetting the most integral part. The rib. It's like if I asked for corn on the cob and you gave me a bowl full of corn. I asked for ribs, not rib meat. The rib is supposed to be an integral part of my eating experience, not sit by idly while I eat the fruits of its labor with a fork. It's like if you fried some chicken for too long and—
Shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. Stop it. Just stop. First of all, who raised you? Second, someone come get Kid from Class Act on somewhere, because this boy tripping right now. You and them Malcolm X glasses. Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. So you talking about you passed the realm of cookery and whatnot with your—
Well, according to my calculations, the meat is supposed to be at 182 degrees Fahrenheit. The meat should not be falling off the bone.
Boy, what's wrong with you? I feel like you put raisins in your potato salad, talking about it had accent to it.
On the barbecue restaurant that he get on TikTok and do the videos for. What difference do it make? Why do you need him to own the restaurant? So that you can get online and bash the restaurant, give it terrible reviews, tell people not to go there, and ruin another black-owned restaurant? All right, is that why you need him to own it? That man come, do what he good at, and go home. And that's what a lot of people like to do. They don't want the headache of having to actually deal with the business aspect of owning a business. All right? If that man good at cooking the food, he back there cooking the food.
It's just finding out that Tenderism does not own the restaurant. Like, that's not his brand. Like, I could have sworn that was his restaurant, but after watching the whole Keith Lee situation, I'm realizing he's just a mascot. I wouldn't even say a mascot, because mascots get paid. I don't even think they're paying him an actual good wage. He looks like he does not know what's going on. Like he's just summoned to do the little videos and whatever podcast that they said he was doing in the back. I feel like they just summoned him to do that, and then he's just there. Because in that little response video to Keith Lee, that guy, the owner, the actual owner, looks like he's in control of Mr. Tenderism. You can't tell me that is a very The inner workings of that relationship is very strange.
Took social media by storm. Tenderism or tendernism, however you actually pronounce it, that ubiquitous phrase was everywhere in 2025 and continued into 2026. And that was by design. Obviously, Destination Smokehouse, when they hired Unc or put him in the position to represent them on social media, wanted viral success. Duh. I don't think they imagined how successful it would actually become. The fame that Unc has achieved has allowed him to parlay social media success and virality into appearances on podcasts and other opportunities. And I know that because Keith Lee recently did a review of their location. And in his review, he mentioned how he went there and he wanted to meet Unc. Who doesn't want to meet Unc? He went there and Unc was walking around with security, which made sense because he is super famous right now and popular. And they had said that they were ushering him off to a podcast appearance.
Where he's at and let him be. And remember, if somebody is happy, we should be happy for them. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he enjoy his blessing. It's a beautiful white Benz, brand new. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know what comes out of you just being yourself, so let's just stop putting so much bad onto something that is good. And if somebody's happy, let's just be happy for them.
I was disappointed when I found out that Tenderism wasn't black owned business. So that's just me though. I like to support black businesses, not just black business, but for sure like to support a black business. So if I'm the Tenderism dude, I'm starting my own restaurant. Maybe he's under contract, but me personally, that's my perspective.
They're not for making money. The restaurant business is one hard slog. Don't do it. Restaurants are for people who simply cannot exist without running one. They're not for making money. The average small business in the US sells for around $800,000. The average restaurant, that goes for about $198,000 because 60% fail in the first year and 80% fail after 4 years. Can you imagine wrangling servers all day, guessing if fickle crowds will eat your 3-day-old shrimp? No wonder banks don't lend to restaurants. If you don't believe me, also read Anthony Bourdain's book on how restaurants are terrible business and so many of them go under.
Restaurants is double most any other business. And in my 13 years in the restaurant business, I have found 3 main reasons. Number 1, if you are a restaurant, you are either a brand or you are a destination. If you are neither, your chances of success, very low. Most restaurants, independents, are started by chefs, and most chefs have no clue how to run a business. They might know how to make food, but the business end is what trips them up. And this gets to number 3. Most of these folks do not understand their numbers. 5 out of 10 restaurants in my hometown have failed. I talked to a business owner the other day, a restaurant owner, and he said, I am failing and I don't know why. I said, well, what are your food costs, liquor costs, and labor costs? And he said, I don't know. I don't really track that. How do you not know your numbers and expect to succeed? It's amazing to me. 3 big reasons. Brand or destination, started by a chef, don't know the numbers, and that's why they fail.